Ready.
Hey, welcome to the Cran Clan. I'm Big Dusty Nacho, and guess what we're doing today?
What are we doing?
We're looking at expectations from Sony.
Sony!
Which is why we're playing Bloodburn.
Bloodburn.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, Uncharted Collection.
Oh yeah, the
Want to
Nathan
see
Drake
some gameplay
collection.
from Nathan Drake Collection.
It is supposed to come out in October, so
It is.
believe that they will be showing gameplay of
You
that.
better believe it, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
the
Let's
menus
go.
and stuff, they're probably going to take the exact same formula that the Master Chief Collection did. Cause
Well, let's not go there, but they did completely copy it. Alright, Uncharted 4. I'm expecting some gameplay from Uncharted 4. Maybe a beta.
Though there is a beta.
No, I know it's going to be in the thing, but I'm saying
Oh, they're
like
gonna show
show
us.
some beta footage
Hopefully.
and show what's gonna show what's gonna be part of the beta. Maybe even, I mean, call me crazy, but an Uncharted TV series where we follow Sully around looking for Nathan Drake. Man, that would be incredible. Completely original idea. All right. Anyways,
Just call it Uncharted Nightfall.
oh my goodness. No, it'd be Uncharted Daybreak. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. God of War 3 remastered gameplay.
It's been confirmed, so they're probably going to have some gameplay.
Oh man, it's a bloodstone chunk and a poison knife right there. Alright then. Let's see what we got next, or possibly God of War 4.
Or
5.
5, I don't know which one they're at.
Anyways.
Was Ascension technically 4?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't feel like Gears of War. Or,
God of War.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Confirmed.
Completely different.
Oh man. Alright, lots of Project Morpheus.
Because
As a gamer, I'm excited for the development of anything that's going to be like an incredibly immersive experience. What I'm not excited for is the jump between, because jumps are always awful. They're
Yeah.
always buggy, they're always nauseating, they're always like, they're just bad. They're just bad.
it's true.
And I'm guaranteed TVs are going to be broken, heart attacks are going to occur with horror games.
Oh, definitely.
Anyways, let's just move on. PS Now being officially released.
It's been in beta. If you guys didn't know, it's actually been in beta form the whole time that they've been doing it. Oh, yeah. And so, probably going to confirm it. Probably.
They better.
I mean,
Alright.
more games. you
Oh,
know.
wow. The best indie lineup ever. Apparently, Claw has written down here, if you consider games in which you barely touch the controller, great indie games.
I'm talking to you, Entwined.
Oh. Did you just call out an indie game just now? Like, completely just call out an indie game.
I did.
Just straight up by name.
It's fine. It actually looks like... It looks like a good iPhone app. I'll give you that.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
That's what Sony indie games
Yeah,
are.
before we offend like the rest of the viewing audience here.
Oh, sorry, guys.
More remasters, because it's basically what next gen is, and then that's the sad truth. See, when like, if you think about it, when flipping Xbox 360 came out and when PlayStation 3 came out, there were tons of like new. That was a great toss. There were tons of new IPs, and they were exploring what they could do. That's not what they're doing here. What new IPs have we seen on next gen?
Watch Dogs.
No, that was cross-gen. Infamous, but that's not technically a new series. It's a
No,
continuation
that's
of a
not
series.
a new IP. Let me just look at my list over here. Oh, Rise, Son of Rome, The
Yeah.
Order 1886.
Okay, both sucky games.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Destiny?
Evolve.
No,
Evolve
that
is a
was
good game.
cross-gen.
Evolve is a good game.
was probably the only
It's
good
probably
new IP
it was a
on
really good
next
game.
gen.
But come on, like let's see some new, fresh ideas like Nintendo.
For real.
Anyways, moving on again. Let's see. Oh, this is what I'm excited for, guys. Arkham Knight is set to release the 23rd. No delays, except for the obvious 2 that occurred from October 28th of last year. However, I think that was clearly for the best, because now we've got Red Hood DLC. We've got dual play in the game now.
Yes.
Scarecrow story missions. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I think because it's E3, you know, it's just around the corner, they have to bring in as much people as they can for the release of this game. It's very possible we might get another character release that you can play as.
Oh.
And I would love to see this character, and I was talking to Claw about this a couple of minutes ago. It'd be Arkham Knight. And you might be like, how can you play as Arkham Knight when he's like the main antagonist? First of all, I want to point out, you play this Joker in Arkham Asylum. Okay. Secondly, here you can make like a Red Hood story pack kind of thing, but with Arkham Knight, and be like, okay, the Arkham Knight's ideal here is that Batman is not taking care of the villains, and I can see how, like, you know, he's sitting at home, he's monitoring the city, and he's just like, he's got this suit ready, he's been preparing the suit, he's been preparing all this drones, his army, this militia he has, and then when the city broke into terror, he just had enough, and Batman he's just sitting there like, Batman's not doing his job, these villains have broken out again, they've taken over Gotham. Scarecrow's threatening to poison the city. He's going to say, okay, I'm going to take care of the Bat, because as long as the Batman's in the way, he's going to make my job harder.
Definitely.
Then I'm going to take out the rest of them, and I'm going to kill them, because that's the only way that they can stop. And I think that would be, because I mean, they've already, it's a rated M game. They can do anything they want at this point.
They really can.
They've already had Red Hood with guns.
They have.
And I would love personally to play as the Arkham Knight. He just looks so epic. And he uses guns. He has martial arts skills. He's basically Batman with guns.
Yes.
And like that would be really awesome to play as the Arkham Knight. As far as the game itself, what they're going to show, I think they're going to show some Batgirl maybe gameplay at E3. Maybe it's just another mission at E3. Either way, I think that we can all be really excited. Claws are getting nervous over here. Remember your dodge rolls. Oh wow. Hit those ankles.
You know what? Just continue about E3.
Yeah, so Arkham Knight, I'm really excited for this game, guys. Like, I rarely get really excited about a game, especially after it's been delayed 2 times, 3 times, 2 times. Especially if it's been delayed 2 times. This game, though, has me really excited to play, and we're gonna be playing it on the channel. And like, wow, nice dodge. I'm really psyched to bring like the story to you guys. I'm really psyched to see all of the Easter eggs they have in this game. Apparently there's a lot more villains than just the ones that they've shown so far, is what they said in one of the insiders. I'm excited to see, like, you know, we have Calendar Man, we have, what's his name? The guy who like stole Bruce Wayne's face in Arkham City.
Hush.
Hush, yeah.
I really hope
Hush.
he's there.
I want to see, like, I would love to see Court of Owls kind of Easter egg in there. That'd be
Definitely.
awesome.
That was a great comic line.
I want to see, like, Justice League Unlimited was put into the game, like the skin.
The Justice League 3000 skin, yes.
Yeah, sorry, the 2000 skin. So I mean, I don't know. They can just do a lot with this game. And I'm really excited to like completely uncover and unbox and just like really like get into this game, because I'm really thinking it's gonna be the best Arkham game there has been. So that's what I'm expecting from the Arkham Knight. Is there anything else that I missed? Arkham Knight here.
Well, Batgirl. They might show some Batgirl stuff and some more skins.
I mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
The skins, though.
See, I wasn't paying attention.
If they showed off more skins.
I survived pretty long.
You did. I mean,
More skins. I mean, I want to see some returning skins as well as some brand new skins that we haven't seen yet.
Definitely.
That'd be great. And yeah, other than that,
Titanfall 2 is the last thing.
Oh
we
yeah,
had to run
Titanfall
with.
2.
Because it was said it's
gonna be cross-console.
They've revealed it. They've also revealed it's gonna be cross-console, and I don't think that Xbox, Microsoft people are gonna be too into it. I think that it would be a smart move to have it revealed at the Sony conference.
It'll sell more
because Sony people, if they don't have an Xbox, haven't played Titanfall, then they're gonna be like really psyched to play Titanfall 2, because for them they're not gonna have to have gone through the bugs. And okay, I went back and played this for Free Play Friday, and I mean, yeah, we said it was a fail. We said it was a flop. But the honest truth of the matter is that it is a really good game. They just need to iron out the kinks, put more maps in, get a big
campaign.
Either get a good campaign or just not have a campaign.
And lower the price.
No, if they can do like, if they can have good guns, if they can bring in maybe like
they would have to add way more maps for it to be $60.
Yeah, I know.
5 maps.
Yeah, I know. They had a lot of game modes though in Titanfall.
Updates though,
and
it's been like
and they gave you the season pass
year.
for free. But I think that if they can really like get their heads together, if they listen to the community, if they hear all of the complaints of the community, if they can take this and just like they can make it a good game again, and they can build the hype up, but hopefully not too much this time.
Yeah.
What would be smart is if they try to release it with another game, like not another one of their games, but if they time it with another game being released, maybe on a different console or something, just so that the hype is not like oh my gosh, in
Oh,
March,
yeah.
we're getting this one game. This one game is going to be
That was
like
it.
everything we need to hold us over until Watch Dogs. And it was just like, in that year, it was just like people's hype was so high for all of the games that all the games
Yeah.
sound like they suck.
And the lore actually is really interesting. So if a real campaign would have been so cool. So if they do add that, I'd probably pick up the game. But yeah, that's what we think will be at the Sony panel. If you think that we missed anything, make sure we let you know, and you let us know in the comments. And we will we apologize if we offended anyone with our jokes in this episode. We really didn't try to. We own a PlayStation, so I mean that obviously makes
Playing
us
on it right now.
some Sony fans. We pretty much appreciate most games except for the ones that are terrible. So there's that. And wow, I've never seen this area. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Subscribe to see the rest of our prediction videos, some awesome gameplay, and some Arkham Knight in the future. If you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. And there's a lot more stuff coming. So we will let you know later on. Till then, see ya.